Good Thursday morning and soak it in.
Record-setting heat is on for millions of Americans. It is April 16th. This is today. Sizzling spring, Americans all across the East hitting the parks and beaches as temperatures continue to soar.
I was like, you know, it's a little sunny out. I'm gonna try to dip my whole head in.
A new batch of record highs expected, many in the 90s. And breaking overnight, even more severe weather and flooding across the Midwest. More storms expected this weekend. Al's got the full forecast. Under pressure, President Trump facing new calls this morning from both sides of the aisle to lay out his exit strategy in the war with Iran, now entering its 7th week. The White House pushing to restart peace talks in the coming days. As we get a first-hand look at the U.S. military's massive blockade in the Strait of Hormuz, we're live with the very latest. Bring it in. Will Wall Street's historic bounce back continue today? The NASDAQ and S&P 500 surging to all-time highs. Even gas prices starting to fall, down nearly 10 cents in a week, on hopes the war will soon come to an end. What it all means for your bottom line. Hollywood controversy. The first trailer released for a new movie starring an AI version of Val Kilmer 1 year after his death.
And don't fear me.
Just ahead, the new technology now bringing the beloved star back to the big screen, and the debate it's sparking in Hollywood. GLP 101, our deep dive into the high cost of weight loss drugs and the best ways to get insurance to cover them. Everything you need to know straight ahead. All that plus calling shotgun, carpooling on the rise across the country as Americans look for ways to cope with traffic and those high gas prices.
It's a lot. It's like $20 more.
This morning, the new ways to make sharing a ride even easier. And Steph-sational. Stephen Curry lifts Golden State to a stunning comeback win over the Clippers, while Philadelphia holds off Orlando to advance.
As Drummond, cash money, an exclamation point.
The NBA postseason heating up today, Thursday, April 16th, 2026.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Today. Nice to have you with us on a Thursday morning. Hoda's in for Craig once again, who's on vacation, and you are our top story with the sunshine that you're wearing.
That's exactly where we're going to begin. Guys, check this out. This is the beautiful sunrise right here over New York. Another scorcher on tap. Temperatures today could hit 90 degrees in some areas.
Yeah, it's not just here. A huge swath of the U.S. feeling this early season heat. Temps set to climb 15 to 30 degrees above average today.
We're also following more storms across the Midwest overnight. Major flooding washing out roads, stranding vehicles, and forcing evacuations in parts of Wisconsin.
At least one tornado was reported over the night in Missouri, along with extensive wind damage across 11 states from Texas to New York. So we have a lot to cover. We'll have Al's full forecast just ahead. Let's get started, though, with NBC's Ryan Nobles in the nation's capital, where it is set to hit 90 today. And Ryan, I bet it's not a dry heat.
No, it doesn't feel like that at all this morning. Savannah, good morning. It's hard to believe it is only April, and we're expecting another steaming hot day here in the nation's capital. In fact, yesterday, all three of D.C.'s metro airports reported record highs, and it's not over yet. In fact, forecasters believe that some 150 temperature records could break between now and Saturday. This morning, an early season heat wave expected to scorch nearly half the country, from the Mississippi River to the Atlantic coastline.
It's 83 degrees today in New York City. Y'all better use it.
It's only mid-April, but folks on the Jersey Shore are already heading to the beach to beat the heat.
I said that I'm going to take a personal day. We're going to do a girls' day and took the day off from work.
As the heat wave grips the eastern seaboard, dozens of cities could hit record highs over the next couple of days, including Charlottesville, Virginia, which reached 92 on Wednesday.
It is feeling like summer. It is not feeling like mid-April at all.
In the Midwest, severe storms tearing across a number of states. While heavy thunderstorms also pummeled parts of Kansas yesterday, trees torn apart and waters rising. And another tornado also touching down southeast of Kansas City. Heavy rains causing these houses in Milwaukee to flood. Homeowner Letitia Taylor says it's the second time in less than a year.
Buying a house is supposed to feel like a celebration, you know, but it's starting to feel like I'm being tormented by the weather.
The latest storms hitting as nearby communities are just beginning the recovery process from twisters that touched down Monday night, taking out homes and this elderly woman's RV.
I literally just sat down on the concrete and cried.
Now, as for that severe weather this morning, most of those tornado warnings have now expired, but we could still see some severe weather in places like upstate New York and parts of Vermont, and those warm, steamy temperatures still expected for the next couple of days. Savannah?
All right, Ryan, thank you very much.
Let's get some more on the storms and the heat. Why don't we bring in Al? He is starting his day in Houston at Johnson Space Center, where it will also feel close to 90 degrees. Morning, Al.
Good morning, guys. In fact, maybe warmer in New York City than in here in Houston. Let's take a look, show you what we've got going on. Again, we got this big area of high pressure that's doing double duty, basically. It's a strong Bermuda high bringing in record warmth in this early spring heat wave, but it is also going to be fueling these strong storms with tropical moisture coming up out of the Gulf. So here's the deal. For today, potential records stretching from Louisiana all the way up into the Northeast and parts of New England. We're going to be seeing temperatures today that will reach into the low 90s, upper 80s. Fayetteville, Charlotte will see very close to a record. Elizabeth City. As we move into the Northeast, we're going to be looking at records possibly in Newark, Philadelphia, back to Charleston, Charlottesville as well, and Norfolk. Then as we get to the weekend, temperatures cool off, a big cool down where we get more seasonal conditions. Now, we also have to deal with these storms. This next round of storms bringing flash flood watches and flash flood warnings from the UP of Michigan all the way into Indiana. Today, as Ryan mentioned, we've got the risk of some strong storms, maybe even a tornado or two from Buffalo to Rutland, Vermont. And then we've got a much greater threat for 24 million people from Green Bay down to Oklahoma City. Strong storms. Some of these tornadoes could be really dangerous. Wind gusts of over 75 miles per hour. Heavier rain. Even though this rain is only about 1 to 2 inches, guys, it's going to be going over areas where they've already seen significant rainfall, so flooding will be a risk as well. Again, dangerous conditions over the next 48 hours. Guys?
All right, Al, thank you so much.
Thank you. We go now to the war in Iran. The Trump administration under growing political pressure to extend the fragile ceasefire before it expires next week. The White House also facing new calls from world leaders, including China, to end its military blockade of Iranian ports. We've got complete coverage. We'll start with NBC's chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Savannah. President Trump, under pressure, continues to say that peace talks between the U.S. and Iran could soon resume, while the U.S. military is keeping up its pressure on Iran by maintaining its partial blockade on the world's oil corridor, the Strait of Hormuz.
The Pentagon this morning says its partial blockade of the Strait of Hormuz has turned back at least 13 ships heading to or from Iran. And this is what that blockade looks like on the high seas.
Turn around and prepare to be boarded. If you do not comply with this blockade, we will use force.
As American warships broadcast warnings.
The whole of the United States Navy is ready to force compliance. Now.
In Tehran, thousands of pro-government supporters protested the blockade last night. Iran's military says if it continues, Iran will disrupt marine traffic in another vital waterway, the Red Sea. But while a new round of negotiations may be coming, Israel says a peace deal won't include Lebanon, a major sticking point. This morning, the Israeli military says it's approved a plan for more attacks on Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, where Israeli troops have forced more than 1 million civilians to evacuate. I traveled to northern Israel along the Lebanese border and met a senior Israeli official.
How long do Israeli forces plan to stay in Lebanon?
I think we've been fighting since October 7th, 2023, and we're committed to continuing doing so as much as needed.
I think that was outgoing.
That was outgoing, but that's because something is incoming usually.
Is Israel doing to Lebanon what it did to Gaza?
Israel is going village by village, house by house, to dismantle Hezbollah. It is very unfortunate that in the villages of southern Lebanon, almost every house has a rocket launcher.
Israel has provided no evidence to substantiate that claim, and today Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is due to have a rare phone call with Lebanon's president. According to President Trump, Lebanon has not confirmed that the phone call will take place. Savannah?
Richard Engel in the region for us. Thank you.
Here at home, Congress has again failed to pass the limits on President Trump's war powers, but a growing number of Republicans are voicing concerns about its political impact. NBC's Garrett Haake standing by at the White House. He's got more on that. Hey, Garrett, morning.
Hey, good morning, Hoda. Yeah, Senate Democrats tried and failed for the fourth time now to rein in the president's powers to wage war against Iran. But even as all but one Republican voted in support of the president's authority, there are some signs that patience is wearing thin within the GOP. We've heard several Senate Republicans now suggesting that the 60-day mark for this war, which would come at the end of this month, could be an inflection point. That's because the law requires congressional approval for military action that lasts longer than that. Now, more and more Republicans are saying they want to see an actual exit strategy or a plan to wind the war down, and they're just not satisfied with the White House claims that the war is all but over, especially with so many American service members still in harm's way. And the current temporary ceasefire and stock market improvements have really done little to change the overall political climate around the war. We've seen poll after poll showing that a majority of Americans oppose this conflict, and the president's approval rating remains underwater. Now we have Republican lawmakers and strategists saying that they want the president focused on domestic issues, talking up their accomplishments on the economy ahead of the midterms. And the White House is trying to provide that this week with events today and tomorrow out west focused on the president's tax bill. But with the president also picking that social media fight with the Pope and posting those controversial AI-generated images of himself, even the tax week message has been muddled. Hoda?
All right, Garrett Haake for us there at the White House. Garrett, thank you.
And then let's get to Wall Street. It's been a roller coaster ride since the start of the war. Investors enjoying a record-setting day of trading on Wednesday. Both the NASDAQ and the S&P closing at all-time highs. So the roller coaster went up yesterday. Chief Business Correspondent Christine Romans is here. I mean, it is a wild ride right now. How do you explain this surge yesterday in those two tech-heavy stocks?
Well, when the war with Iran began, there was just real pessimism and stocks tanked. And now there's a feeling, a hope, some optimism, at least among stock investors, that there will be some sort of a peace deal. The president had said it's very close to over, he told Fox Business, and that the Iranians very badly want a deal. And that was enough to send the stock market up pretty sharply. So a dramatic reversal here. The S&P 500, the NASDAQ, as you said, both hitting record highs. And they're up, the S&P is up like 2% now for the year. So I think this is really, for everybody watching at home, having breakfast, this is a reminder to stay invested and don't get too freaked out when there's turbulence, whether it's tariffs, whether it's oil shock, because in the stock market, it reflects companies and how well companies are doing, and companies are learning how to manage through all this uncertainty.
So that's good news. So that should feel good. But you look at gas prices and you look at inflation and you say things aren't good.
It's a split screen here, right? On the one hand, Wall Street is doing great. On the other hand, wait a minute, it's $4.09 for a gallon of gas. That's $1 more than I'd like to be paying right now. The Treasury Secretary yesterday saying that he thinks that gas prices will get into the $3 range sometime this summer. So putting that mark out there that gas prices will get better. But you've got oil prices rising again here today. In the stock market, there's optimism there's going to be a deal. In the oil market, there's some skepticism about whether there's going to be a deal. So watch this space. There's still a lot going on, a lot of just cross currents and headlines really buffeting these international markets.
A little something for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you,
All right, Christine, thank you. We have a lot more to get to, including a landmark verdict that could potentially change the way you buy tickets to concerts and sporting events. So, a federal jury in a closely watched antitrust trial finding Live Nation and Ticketmaster operated as an illegal monopoly and overcharged customers. NBC's Emily Laqueta is following that story. Hey, Em, good morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning to you. It's been described as an earthquake to the industry. The jury delivering the verdict after considering a complicated array of market analysis, the CEO's testimony, and head-turning messages among Live Nation executives, ultimately determining the concert behemoth acted as a monopoly in a case with far-reaching impacts.
This morning, a bombshell verdict rocking the concert world. A federal jury deciding Ticketmaster and its parent company Live Nation have been operating as an illegal monopoly. The jury's verdict siding with claims from over 30 states in one of the biggest antitrust cases in recent history.
It's a great day for antitrust law. It's a great day for consumers.
The entertainment giant accused of stifling competition by controlling every aspect of the live music industry, from concert bookings and ticketing to venues and promotions. Last year alone, Live Nation was responsible for 55,000 concerts, with 159 million fans attending shows worldwide. Sky-high concert prices and online ticket buying meltdowns hitting a very sour note for many music fans, sharing their frustrations on social media.
Like, who can afford these tickets, and how do they get away with this?
During the trial, lawyers for the states revealing internal messages from Live Nation executives, joking about prices, saying things like, "I almost feel bad taking advantage of them," and "robbing them blind, baby." The jury determined Ticketmaster overcharged consumers by nearly $2 per ticket. But Live Nation, who denied acting as a monopoly, not going quietly, telling NBC News in a statement, the jury's verdict is not the last word on this matter. The acting assistant attorney general of the DOJ's antitrust division calling the ruling a fantastic outcome for the American people, adding everyone but Live Nation wins with this scenario.
I don't think anyone should go into debt for a concert.
What comes next is still to be determined by the judge.
Because the jury has determined that Live Nation is an illegal monopoly, the judge now has to rectify that. So the judge can go so far as to say the companies need to break up, in addition to monetary penalties.
So some consumers could see some money from this because the jury found Ticketmaster overcharged them, but it would likely be a very small amount. The bigger impact consumers would come down the line. The states see this as a step toward increasing competition, which, guys, in turn would lower ticket prices. But still a lengthy legal process to come in this.
All right, interesting, though. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Let's get to the rest of the forecast now. Al over at Johnson Space Center on a very big day there. Hi, Al. Morning.
That's right. We'll be talking at a press conference with the Artemis II astronauts. But first, let's show you what's going on around the rest of the country. Take a look. We expect to see those severe storms, upstate New York, record highs, up and down the eastern seaboard, back through the southeast. Snow and cold making its way through the western plains, and a fire risk in the central part of the Rockies and parts of the Southwest. We're going to take a look at that coming up in the next 30 minutes. But we're going to get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds.
After you, Junior.
Yes, sir.
We're back, 7:30. One of Harrison Ford's most iconic roles, Indiana Jones. Savannah's got a big old smile. Carson, why are we showing this clip anyway?
Well, it's because, well, we'll explain it in Pop Star, but all these years later, the iconic theme song that you hear still apparently gets stuck in Harrison Ford's head. It's a funny story. We've got that and a lot more in Pop Star. I'll explain later.
Harrison Ford, he's just like us.
Yeah.
Stuck in our head, too. We'll start this half hour with a Hollywood controversy. We've told you about a new movie starring Val Kilmer 1 year after his death. It's an AI version of the beloved actor. Well, this morning, the first trailer for that film is now out.
NBC's entertainment correspondent Chloe Melas is here, and she's got the story. Hey, Chloe.
Hey, guys. Good morning. It has been the hot topic in Hollywood, using AI-generated actors to replace human beings. But now it's becoming a reality as we get a glimpse into one of the first movies to actually harness it.
This morning, the late Val Kilmer brought back on screens with new technology.
Don't fear the dead, and don't fear me.
as we see the first trailer of a new film, As Deep as the Grave, starring an AI-generated version of Kilmer. Playing a priest and Native American spiritualist in the American Southwest. Kilmer's daughter giving permission for the movie, whose creators say the family provided archival and behind-the-scenes footage of the actor.
It is a first. It's the first time this has ever been done.
They say the AI Kilmer appears for an hour and 17 minutes, but that the movie was shot with other real actors on a real set.
And then when we were putting him in a scene, there's other elements that are going in there.
Kilmer's many past iconic films spanned from The Doors,
If I was to say to you,
to Tombstone, to Top Gun.
you're everyone's problem.
When he famously appeared in the sequel, Top Gun Maverick, just a few years before his death, filmmakers relied on AI for Kilmer's voice, which had been permanently damaged by throat cancer treatment.
One last thing. Who's the better pilot? You or me?
His daughter says Kilmer was interested in the technology, which has been making waves in the entertainment industry, with deepfake videos and even AI-generated stars, including singers topping the charts.
The world's as honest with pain.
And AI actress Tilly Norwood, recently making waves with a music video.
I'm just a tool, but I've got life.
The Deep as the Grave filmmakers have said that they could use the same technology for other iconic stars like Marilyn Monroe or James Dean if the families agree, acknowledging potential concerns in Hollywood, but saying this film was made ethically as a tribute to Kilmer.
Is this somehow bringing him back, the man that he was? And we want to be clear that it's not. That's impossible to do.
So the filmmakers have said that now that this trailer has been released at Comic-Con, they're going to be looking for distributors. They might even release the movie later this year. And back to Val Kilmer's daughter, she said that they truly believe that their father would have been okay with this because he was always looking for new ways of storytelling, and he had signed on to this project several years before his death. So they feel like it's a tribute to him.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Thank you.
It is. It feels like it'd be a slippery slope for the future for actors and how this whole thing navigates.
No question about it.
Interesting. Keep an eye on that one. Thanks, Chloe. Still ahead, guys. Fans have enjoyed the White Lotus in Hawaii, in Italy, in Thailand, but why is the highly anticipated new season heading to France? We've got some answers for you coming up in our Pop Start sneak peek.
Because why not? But first, need a lift? Sam Brock's here with a closer look at America's carpooling comeback.
Yeah, exactly. Look, Savannah, obviously there's a lot of issues going on right now. Gas prices are up, congestion. There's got to be a better way, right, guys, to get to work. What if technology could make that happen? Why the carpool is making a comeback right after this.
All right, we're back with a little carpool karaoke. And while not all carpools are that fun, they are making a big comeback here in the States.
Yeah, there has been a big jump recently in the number of people using shared commutes to save some money, from rides to work to maybe even a simple shopping trip.
NBC's Sam Brock is here with more on what's driving the trend. Hey,
I like the pun. Good morning. There's no question Adele would make this a lot more fun. But either way, guys, there's a big question here, which is, are gas prices playing a part in it? Of course. But nowadays, the carpool resurgence has this new age twist where technology is playing digital matchmaker for drivers and commuters looking to team up. New apps can quickly find neighbors heading to similar locations, in some cases the exact same office building, and voila, you've got a carpool for a fraction of the cost of driving alone.
A combination of constant congestion, soaring prices at the gas pump, and technology that puts carpooling right at your fingertips.
Just schedule your carpool the night before.
Means hitching a ride is having a moment.
Jimbo, last chance carpool.
Oh, no thanks. I think Karen and I will take my car.
Sure, might be a good idea. If we
Yeah.
all went together, we could save some gas, have fun, long trip.
Plenty of people taking to social media, posting about saving on gas by carpooling. And carpooling is really popping in recent weeks. The West Coast-based company Scoop saw a 40% jump in rides from February to March alone.
Why do you think it is that in recent months you've seen such a jump?
It relates to a couple of things. The price of fuel is a big one. Certainly, many companies, secondly, have been asking their employees to be in the office more frequently.
Scoop CEO Jeremy Zucker says there's also the companionship factor.
99% of the time, when people are carpooling, they'll sit in the front seat with the driver, who's a coworker, who's a neighbor. It's very communal.
In fact, that's how their technology works, connecting people traveling from similar neighborhoods, often going to the same buildings. For Jenny Gibson and Jen Fong in San Francisco.
A lot of laughing, a lot of bonding.
The principal and assistant principal at Burlingame High School have been carpooling together for years, but their county actually uses the site commute.org to offer incentives for those combined commutes.
We're trying to educate people about the importance of finding alternative ways to school other than a single person in a vehicle.
It's a way to connect, it's a way to be eco-friendly, and it's a way to save money. So I think it's a win-win for everybody in the community.
A growing number of cities and states are rewarding carpoolers with perks like free transit rides or credits. As one industry report shows, there was a 15% increase among corporate employees using carpooling in 2025.
I think definitely it would make a lot of sense if the price is affordable.
How much more expensive is it for you to fill up your tank?
It's a lot. It's like $20 more.
As there's no reason to reinvent the wheel when it comes to more cost-efficient driving.
Okay, so what's the cost, I guess, is the question.
The bottom line, you might say. So it obviously is going to vary, Savannah, but if you look at Scoop, which is the West Coast version of this that does it in cities like San Francisco and Seattle, they say their average ride is 18 miles. The average cost is $9. Now imagine taking a rideshare in any major city and paying $9. I think it's worth pointing out that the business model is different. Instead of like with ride sharing where you pay someone to take you from point A to point B, in this case you have a group of people that are all defraying the costs, right? They're all paying a portion of that gas cost. So if it's $20 or $25 for that ride, but you have 4 people, it might cost you $5, $6, $7 per person.
Yeah.
The reality is the average car in these major commuter regions has 1.1, 1.2 occupants per car. There's typically 3 or 4 open seats. They are not being used. So this is leveraging the technology. And in many cases, your neighbors are the ones in the car with you.
Right,
Can you imagine if at like 5 in the morning you guys decided to use this and someone just popped into the car and was like, hey, Carson, hey, Savannah, hey, Hoda.
Are they live close to you? Or are you dropping off 4 people all over town?
That's the beauty of the algorithm, is that it's trying to pair people that are going generally in the same place, that are living in the same area, so it just makes sense.
As long as you don't have a chatter, you know, like first thing in the morning.
I know.
But you can probably go in the carpool lane too, right?
And that is the key. I'm glad you brought that up. That's the gold part of all of it. You can get there faster.
Good.
Thank you, Sam.
Interesting.
All right, let's get a check of the weather. Al's on the road this morning. He's at Houston's Johnson Airspace Center. Hey.
So who gets picked up first? Hoda, then
Hoda is always
Savannah,
early.
I'm early.
Carson, me.
Yeah.
And then Carson.
Well,
and
I think
Savannah.
Hoda and Al are early.
Yeah.
Carson and I.
Yeah, we'll pick you up.
Good shot. I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, and none of us chat very much, right? Anyway, let's show you what's going on right now. We've got a lot of warm weather out there, and that's a big problem. So we do have fire alerts for 6 million people from Sioux Falls all the way down to Roswell, New Mexico. Any new fires may spread rapidly, but it's very dry out there from D.C. to Atlanta. We've got a fire weather threat, and again, we're also looking at that big critical risk with wind gusts of 35 miles per hour and low humidity. So we're watching that very closely. For today, we got that fire risk in the plains. We've also got severe storms in the upper Midwest and parts of upstate New York. Plenty of sunshine through the Gulf. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. And that's your latest weather. Guys.
All right, Uncle Al, thanks so much. We're going to do our exciting PSSP without you, or you can just be watching from there. That's fine. For the past 3 seasons, HBO's hit The White Lotus has taken the show all around the world. Some amazing locations, Hawaii, Italy, Thailand comes to mind, or as Parker Posey calls it.
You want to live in Taiwan?
We've heard the new season is headed to the south of France, and now we know why. According to a new press release, the next installment is going to have a cinematic connection set over the course of the Cannes Film Festival. They've already started filming all around the French Riviera, all around Saint-Tropez and Monaco. So far, the cast list includes the likes of Heather Graham, Rosie Perez, and Helena Bonham Carter. A release date for the new season has not been announced, but I think everybody who watches that show loves to see where these occupants go to these fancy hotels and what they're like.
They should have like a where you could go to all the White Lotus locations. It wouldn't be cheap, but that would look
Oh, that's fun.
Seems kind of fab. Okay, thank you. More Pop Start coming up, and Jenna's here with the boost.
Okay, y'all, I have a boost, but fair warning, it will make many of us feel rather old. Wait till you see it right after this.
Here we are. Time for
Jenna's
boost.
morning
All right, you guys, this boost comes straight from the carpool lane, okay? You were just talking about it. I'm bringing it full circle, but I'm sorry to say I've got some tough news for all of you. There are kids out there who have never seen this before, and here's what they think those car door cranks can do.
Car door crank.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna pull this lever.
What does that lever do?
It either launches my feet in the air like a parachute, or it opens my door. What?
That one down there?
Yeah.
Do it. See what it does.
Do it up and down or up?
I don't know. See what happens.
Oh!
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You guys, we've officially reached
Are those done?
dinosaur
Are those
age.
like the telephone booths now? They're not. They come stock.
How do you even get one anymore?
I don't know. They must have rented an old-fashioned
Remember you used to
car.
say, like, roll down your
Oh, yeah.
window?
I
Yeah,
used
car that
to
you would
roll
buy.
Yeah. Of course.
down my grandpa's window in Midland, Texas, and
Of
throw the
course.
Kleenex box
Yeah.
out. And he'd have to pull over
Wait,
and
why?
get it. Because that's the kind of kid I was.
Yeah.
A really well-behaved one.
Another thing of the past.
Exactly.
Thanks, Jenna. All right, coming up on Pop Start, we got a good one on the way next hour featuring big news on 2 long-awaited Hollywood sequels. We'll tell you what we know coming up. But first, quick check your local news and weather.
It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, feeling the heat. A major spring warm-up underway for millions of Americans.
It's 83 degrees today in New York City. Y'all better use it.
Unseasonably hot temperatures scorching much of the country, while another round of severe storms hammers the Midwest. Al's got your full forecast. Then pet sounds. Inside the moment, 2 pilots can be heard barking and meowing over the air traffic radio.
You guys need to be professional pilots.
The FAA now investigating. We'll have the full story just ahead. And GLP 101, our deep dive into those popular weight loss drugs. How do you know if they're covered by your insurance? Are there cheaper alternatives? Are they even right for you? Our experts have the answers. All that plus, here's the beef. Oscar Isaac and Carey Mulligan live in Studio 1A.
I waited to select the china.
Dishware.
Spaceballs gets a sequel.
What's that make us?
Absolutely nothing.
And one Fokker extra grande.
You have a positive impression of Henry's family so far?
Yes.
Hello.
Today, Thursday, April 16th, 2026.
From Bogalusa, Louisiana.
Celebrating
happy birthday.
Visiting from Waukee, Iowa.
And Seattle, Washington. Tripping with the girls from Colorado. We love you, LBO.
Twins on our senior trip from Huntsville, Texas.
On spring break from Stratford, Connecticut.
Took a 12-hour bus ride from Huron High School to Boston, Michigan to the Today Show.
See, they carpool. A 12-hour bus ride from Michigan.
Wow.
How about that? Welcome back. Thursday morning, sunshiny plaza out there. It's a hot one. Nice and cool inside the studio. Holt is here. Craig's got his vacation, family vacation for spring break, so it's been awesome to have you here.
Great sitting next to you, too, my love.
Let's get to the news. 8 o'clock. We'll start with the heat, actually. It's record-setting for millions of us. Temperatures set to climb 15 to 30 degrees above average today. But parts of the Midwest are also still dealing with those severe storms, major flooding, washing out roads, stranding vehicles, forcing evacuation in parts of Wisconsin. So we want to go to Al now. He's in Houston for us this morning at Johnson Space Center. Al, good morning.
Good morning, guys. And the heat is on, and it's all due to this big Bermuda high pressure system. It's doing 2 things. One, it is pumping up this warm air, record warm, but unfortunately, it's also pumping up a lot of moisture with that air, and that's going to be fueling these dangerous storms that just keep going. 15 to 30 degree above average temperatures, setting possibility records from Gainesville, Savannah, Elizabeth City to Knoxville, Tennessee. Also, we could see records in Newark, Philadelphia, Charleston, also Washington, D.C. as well. But then we have that frontal system push through and temperatures drop back to more seasonal conditions into the upper 50s and 60s. But here comes that line of storms bringing flash and flood watches, flash flood warnings as well from Milwaukee to Detroit, Toledo, Ohio. And we've got a risk tomorrow of really severe weather for 24 million people. Strong storms, tornadoes, wind gusts of over 75 miles per hour, and hail. We're looking for heavier rain, although while it won't be as heavy as it's been in the last couple of days because, Hoda, the ground's already saturated, any rain that falls is going to cause some flooding in some urban areas and rural regions as well. Hoda?
All right, Al, thank you so much. Now let's go to the war in the Middle East. This morning, the White House is facing new calls from world leaders to end its blockade of Iranian ports. The U.S. military says it has turned back a dozen ships so far. NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel is in Tel Aviv. He's got the very latest. Hey, Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Hoda. President Trump continued to say that talks between the United States and Iran to find some sort of peace deal could resume quite soon, while the U.S. military is keeping up the pressure on Iran with its partial closure of that vital oil corridor, the Strait of Hormuz.
The Pentagon this morning says its partial blockade of the Strait of Hormuz has turned back at least 13 ships heading to or from Iran. And this is what that blockade looks like on the high seas.
Turn around and prepare to be boarded. If you do not comply with this blockade, we will use force.
As American warships broadcast warnings.
The whole of the United States Navy is ready to force compliance. Now.
In Tehran, thousands of pro-government supporters protested the blockade last night. But while a new round of negotiations may be coming, Israel says a peace deal won't include Lebanon, a major sticking point. This morning, the Israeli military says it's approved a plan for more attacks on Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, where Israeli troops have forced more than 1 million civilians to evacuate. I traveled to northern Israel along the Lebanese border and met a senior Israeli official.
How long do Israeli forces plan to stay in Lebanon?
I think we've been fighting since October 7th, 2023, and we're committed to continuing doing so as much as needed.
I think that was outgoing.
That was outgoing, but that's because something is incoming usually.
Is Israel doing to Lebanon what it did to Gaza?
Israel is going village by village, house by house, to dismantle Hezbollah.
Iran's Revolutionary Guard says that unless the U.S. lifts its partial blockade, that Iran will disrupt another waterway, the Red Sea. Hoda?
All right, Richard Engel for us there in Tel Aviv. Richard, thank you.
An investigation is underway after 2 commercial airline pilots were overheard making meowing and barking sounds over the radio. This is a weird one. The bizarre exchange unfolding near Reagan National Airport before air traffic control eventually steps in. You just have to listen to it.
You guys, you need to be professional pilots.
Meow, 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 meow.
Told you it was weird. No word on which airlines may have been involved. The FAA prohibits non-essential conversations below 10,000 feet. You know, it's funny, but then they're airline pilots and it's a plane full of
you gotta pull it together.
Real people. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go now to the NBA and an impressive fourth quarter comeback for the Golden State Warriors. They were taking on the LA Clippers last night in the play-in tournament. The game coming down to the final seconds.
It's Steph Curry. Time is on.
There you go. Steph Curry giving Golden State the 3-point lead with under a minute to play. The Warriors had been down by as much as 13 points in the quarter. They hold on to win that one, 126-121. Golden State takes on Phoenix tomorrow with a playoff spot on the line.
Oh, wow, as Steph would say, night-night. And in the Eastern Conference, the Philadelphia 76ers punched their ticket to the playoffs last night. A win over the Orlando Magic. Tyrese Maxey, 31 points. The Sixers will take on the Boston Celtics in the first round. That'll be a banger.
These are thrillers.
Yeah.
Hey, Carson, what's going on?
Hey, guys, we are working on the Fockers, who have officially added a new member to their trust circle, the great Ariana Grande. We're going to check out the first trailer for the latest installment in the Meet the Parents franchise.
Oh, can't wait. But first, we're going to help you navigate the often costly and confusing world of weight loss drugs and insurance. We've got Christine Romans back, and along with Dr. Azar, this power duo is going to answer all your questions right after this. We're back, 8:11, Your Health, and this morning we're focusing on weight loss drugs and insurance.
Yeah, a recent poll found 1 in 8 adults are currently taking a GLP-1 medication like Ozempic or Wegovy, and 27% of those users said even though they do have insurance, they still pay out of pocket for those drugs.
And they're expensive, too. So how can you figure out what is covered, what's not? Here with everything you need to know, NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar and our chief business correspondent Christine Roman. So all bases covered this morning. Dr. Azar, we'll start with you. Only some of these, there's a bunch of these weight loss drugs now, but only some are specifically for weight loss.
Right. So the state of play right now, we have like the big four, I say, Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, and Zepbound. Ozempic is approved for type 2 diabetes. It's also approved to reduce cardiovascular events in people with heart disease, and it's also approved to reduce the risk of kidney disease progression in people who have chronic kidney disease. For Wegovy, it's approved for obesity, also for cardiovascular health, and also for liver disease. When we get to the tirzepatide group, that includes Zepbound and Mounjaro. Zepbound is approved for obesity as well as sleep apnea. Mounjaro just for type 2 diabetes. And then in the last couple of months, we've had 2 pills that were approved. We have the Wegovy pill, which is approved for everything that the injection is approved for except for the liver disease, and the newest one from Eli Lilly, Fundio, which is just a pill, which is approved for obesity. And the reason we're talking about all these other indications other than weight is that, as Christine's going to explain, sometimes it's easier to get the medication approved for those secondary indications as opposed to just straight up weight loss.
Well, let's talk about that, because a lot of people pay out of pocket. I think they just figure like that's the way to go. But how do you know if your insurance will take care of it?
Well, the first thing you do is you check with your insurance company and see if it's on the list. It's called the formulary. You see if it's on the list of drugs that it covers, or the category of drugs it covers. Not all of them do. I mean, Medicare doesn't cover it for weight loss, but does cover it for some of those secondary effects. So it's limited. You're going to be limited for just overall weight loss. So you want to prove medical necessity. You want to work with your doctor to show you have a medical necessity for things like diabetes, other conditions like cardiovascular risks associated with being overweight, with obesity. And you want to really work on prior authorization. Don't just go out there, get this prescription, start buying this medication over the counter, or out of pocket, and then bring in the insurance company. I would start at the very beginning with your doctor and your insurance company to figure out if you can, from the get-go, get some coverage here.
If you do have to pay out of pocket, have the prices come down at all? Are the pills cheaper?
There's a lot of innovation in this space, and I'm actually very hopeful that prices will continue to come down. But we have seen some of these drug makers who have been actually doing direct-to-consumer deals. There's a Wegovy deal right now for new patients that is pretty affordable, I think. But again, sometimes those sunset. But overall, you're talking about out-of-pocket costs from anywhere from $149 to $1,300 a month for some of these injectables. So it is still out of reach for some patients, or at least a big budget buster.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the name brands sometimes can be really pricey. I think people are looking for alternative versions. What's good out there?
So I think the big buzz was about, or is about, compounding pharmacies. You may recall that when some of these medications were on the FDA shortage list, that legally allowed compounding pharmacies to use the active ingredients that are FDA approved to make, I don't want to they are copycat versions. They're basically generic versions of those medications. And a lot of people often wonder, are compounding pharmacies safe? So I just want to leave people with a couple of pearls. Number one, compounding pharmacies serve a wonderful service for so many different reasons. However, you need to do your due diligence. You want to make sure the compounding pharmacy is licensed, accredited, that it requires a prescription from a provider. And one thing that I think is always useful, word of mouth, and ask your doctor. I refer patients to compounding pharmacies. You know, I've done the background check for them.
Check your big box warehouse stores too. Sometimes those have deals, and these telehealth companies. There are a lot of, for new patients, a lot of deals for the telehealth companies too.
Before we go, guys, thank you. But before we go, Christine, we have some good news for you. We want to congratulate you. You're going to be anchoring a new show on NBC News Now, starting this summer. So what's it going to be about?
Thank you. It's going to be breaking news. It's going to be waking up on the West Coast. It's going to be just after the markets open on the East Coast. So something for everybody here. But a breaking news program, everything you need to know that's happening in your world, 10 to 2 Eastern time. And we'll roll that out sometime this summer.
More Christine is always a good thing. It's
10 to noon.
Not 10 to 2.
Sorry, guys.
Now it's a 4-hour show. Now, okay, do I hear 6 hours?
It's my first official correction.
Yeah, exactly. And you're the chief business correspondent as well. I hope we have a lot of junior business correspondents to boss around.
First up, Fokker-in-Law. Last night, the first trailer dropped for the next film in the Meet the Parents franchise. The whole family and Owen Wilson back for this one. Plus, they're welcoming a new cast that's led by Ariana Grande. She's playing Ben Stiller's soon-to-be daughter-in-law. And, well, here's how that's going.
Dogs can tell more about a... I don't know if you were aware, Greg, but when we first met, I didn't think you were good enough for my pancake.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
But Olivia's a powerhouse.
People underestimate me, but actually, I was an FBI hostage negotiator.
I'm a little worried about Henry.
He's so innocent, and he's trained to manipulate people.
I love the lengths that you go to for your mishpucha.
Mishpucha, that means family in Yiddish.
I know.
Looks great. Fokker-in-Law from our sister company, Universal Pictures, hits theaters in November.
Right.
Yeah, it looks
Can't wait
good.
for that.
Yeah, we're excited about that one. Next up, Spaceballs. Mel Brooks, not Yoda, but Yogurt, just dropped a big announcement on the sequel that has been decades in the making. The 99-year-old legendary comedian revealing the title for the new movie. Take a listen.
Please, please. I have a major announcement. Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money, is not going to be the title of this movie. Why not? Because after all these years, I found the money. There it is, the money. It was in my basement. But everywhere I go, people say, Mel, where's the new Spaceballs? When are you going to make the new Spaceballs? When are you going to make the new one? Well, we did it. And the title is Spaceballs, the new one. It's just like
Guys, come on. Let's take in Mel Brooks. You know, we always praise Dolly Parton, National Treasure. We got to add Mel to the list.
Yes. Incredible.
10.99.
But did you say 99?
The energy, 99. And the movie comes out, it'll be 100.
Spaceballs, the new one?
Yes.
It's so good. Although the search for new money did have a big, that's hilarious.
Goals, like you said.
Goals.
That's just incredible.
99. We're rooting for him. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's move on to our next item here. Beautiful. Thank you. Speaking of legends, Harrison Ford's up next. In a recent episode of Shrinking, the actor was caught humming this familiar tune.
Dun, 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 dun. The goat is back.
Oh, thank God.
There he is. Dun, 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 dun. The goat is back.
Yep. All right, there it is. Dr. Paul there humming the Indiana Jones theme song. That's interesting. During a panel, here's how he explained that Ford Cinematic Universe crossover.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't know that what I was, the melody that I was mouthing was from Indiana Jones. I just made it up. No, I just thought it was some kind of familiar thing that everybody knew.
See, that's familiar. That's the tune that Harrison hums whenever he walks in any room.
That is insane.
That's funny.
He just sort of ad-libbed. He was entering the room and he had this, this anthemic song in his mind, and it was his own.
That's awesome.
Which is incredible.
Wow.
All right, next up, Ray. Last summer, you remember Ray. She was incredible. She hit our stage with this certified hit.
It's original.
Well, that's what's so great about the summer concert series is that, like, she wasn't the big star.
Exactly.
She had a bunch of singles that are great after this one. That's Where the Hell's My Husband. 28 weeks in the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The British singer now being honored with the Songwriters Hall of Fame New Artist Award. She's in good company. Past winners include Taylor, Ed Sheeran, SZA, and Gracie Abrams. The crazy thing about Ray is that she graduated from a performing arts school called the Brit School in the south of London. You know who else graduated from that same school? Adele. Jessie J.
And Olivia
Leona
Dean.
Lewis. Olivia Dean was a year behind her.
And I think she had a record label, but they weren't letting her do what she wanted to. She would kind of remember she was like,
Amy
I have a
Winehouse
vision.
went to that same school.
That's
and look,
amazing.
she's
Crazy.
incredible.
Yeah,
One
and
of
Tom
the
Hall.
best moments we've ever had on the Plaza.
Well, wait till Monday. We'll make an announcement. There might be another couple good ones there for you. Next up, The Voice. We gave you 24 hours to catch up on the finale, so don't yell at us about spoilers. If you don't want to know who won this season, take a quick break. But here we go. The finale came down. Oh, do you want to leave, Savannah?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 all-star artists, but it was this star from Team Adam that walked away the winner. I tried to whisper that so Savannah wouldn't hear me. You're wearing an IFB. And you heard the whisper. That's Alexia J, everybody. Absolute powerhouse. We had 4 great people. This season really was incredible. She's from Alabama, by the way. She won the Battle of Champions. Good for her. Team Adam. She'll be here tomorrow. She's going to sing tomorrow on this show. Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Yes.
That's awesome. She was amazing from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she ever missed.
This is the first time we had like 300 former Voice contestants. Like, it was like artists voting with a tablet in the room on the winner.
Wow.
And it was great because you really feel like they got the stamp of approval from people who really know a lot about music.
Amazing.
So we're excited for that. Chanel, this one is for you. Finally, we're going to end celebrating your beautiful new book, Through Mom's Eyes. And we heard that somehow, we don't know how you scored this, but you got a gig, you got a guest spot on Jenna's podcast, Open Book. And here's a peek of that.
You know, every author gets the rite of passage where you get the box and you get to open it up.
Yeah.
And you know, I let my kids do that.
Yeah.
And when they opened it up and they saw just the page with their 3 names, and I was like to the back rolling on it, I saw them look at each other and I thought,
it was the right call.
That's what I want. I want them to, like, even if I'm not there, if their dad's not there, if anybody, like, you guys have something. And they kind of all looked at each other and they're like, oh,
This is pretty cool.
pretty cool. I let my kids
How's
do
the
that.
rollout for the book been?
Let me tell you something. Jenna Bush Hager is an amazing interviewer.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're so patient and she listens to your, you know, it's just, I mean, I've known you were great, but like I got to experience your artistry and
We
I
had
really.
some tears.
There were a lot. But you're just so good at what you do. So, and she's also the book queen.
Well, and
so, you
this
know.
is the book queen. She's out killing it.
Yeah. Thank you.
We got to celebrate
Thank
you last night, and
It's
you're
been
doing a great
Yeah,
job.
13 cities in 8 days.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
And you still have your voice.
Yeah, I'll be in barely. I'll be in Philly tonight, then Austin, then Tulsa, then DC. I'm coming. Oh, and Wichita.
Good
Are
for
you coming to work on Monday?
Yeah.
Will you be? At
I'll
work?
be there with you. Okay, good. Thank you guys.
It's too bad Call Her Daddy, your podcast name, was taken, because I feel like that would have been a great name for you.
Oh, it would.
Yeah, for your podcast.
Jenna
And I would
Bush
just
Hager,
get
you
my
are
dad
so
to call
good.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
But I call, you know, Hoda is my dad. So.
I don't know why you keep calling me that, but I'll take it.
You embrace it.
Big
Full
dad.
episode of that. You can just search Open Book with Jenna on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Guys, that's going to do it for Popstar today.
Thank you,
That's
guys.
a good one. Just ahead, we're going to have a beef here in Studio 1A. Carrie Mulligan and Oscar Isaac joining us with a sneak peek at the new season of that hit show. After your local news and weather.
I say it. Oh, we are back with the very, very talented Carrie Mulligan and Oscar Isaac.
Nailed it.
They asked how I was going to say that. They've joined forces for their 3rd project together, season 2 of the hit Netflix show Beef. They play a husband and wife in a marriage that's unraveling as they try to win the approval of a billionaire who owns a country club that Oscar's character manages. Take a look.
I waited to select the china because
Dishware is the
dishware.
proper term for that.
Until the chairwoman had a chance to weigh in, this is her space.
She finds it all very colonial.
Thank you so much.
She does not like colonial.
okay.
Oh, perhaps something's getting lost in translation.
All right. Carrie and Oscar, good morning. Good to see you guys.
Good morning. Great to
You
see
guys
you.
love each other. I mean, you guys have worked together this is your third time or your fourth? Third time? What is it about the chemistry between you two?
We can make each other laugh a lot
we do.
quite easily.
Yeah, we love
inappropriately so.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. So the Beef first season, wildly successful, crazy, and then they were passing the torch to you guys. And I love what you did to try to make sure that your crew was going to gel together. You decided to put everyone into
An escape room.
An escape room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of a dinner.
Well, I wanted to do it instead of a read-through because I really don't. I always think I'm going to get fired at read-throughs.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm really bad at them. I read like this. I'm so scared. So I was like, let's do an escape room instead.
Okay.
And we did one, the whole cast and our director.
Incredible escape room.
What did you learn about Isaac in that setting?
About Lee, about Sonny. Isaac. About he was fine. I mean, he was functioning. Charles Melton was very you were fine. Charles Melton was very motivated to find clues, but then didn't know necessarily what they meant. It was that kind of thing. It was everyone had their specific role in it.
It's true.
It was very hard.
This show, I mean, got all the awards. It's amazing. I understand why you guys jumped on it. Tell me the basic premise, how this one starts, how it's different from the first one.
Well, it starts, the first one, which is so incredible and revolutionary, really, it was very much about these two strangers that could have this beef together. And this is about couples, these two couples from two different generations. Josh and Lindsay, who run this country club, and Ashley and Austin, who work at the country club. And they witness a domestic...
a horrible fight.
A fight. A heated debate, I would call it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it looks really bad, and they film it. And then that begins this whole kind of manipulation and blackmail, and the hijinks ensue.
Did you used to work at a country club back?
I did.
Used
I was
all those skills.
17 years old. I worked for about 2
kid.
months in a country club.
The hair, your hair was part of the conversation. The mullet, which I think is growing out. Carrie, what'd you think of his look?
I loved his look.
You did not.
It's very lovable.
Well, I think it's both of their thing. They're trying to they sort of think of themselves as being the country club sort of king and queen, and she wears a headband and all the,
when I work with someone named Tim Nolan, who's my hair designer, he's genius. We worked on everything together for many, many years, and he came back from Australia and he's like, I think I know what you got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clear in that clip that you guys are fighting most of the time. You have all of this tension. How was that playing between two good friends?
You loved it.
You loved it.
It's so fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, especially when you have so much trust and so much history together. It just becomes a really fun, escape room. Solving the puzzle of the intensity. How do we create this fight that makes sense and make it, feel like by the time we get to the crazy part, it's how did we even get here? And I think we had a lot of fun with Sonny in particular and with Jake, mapping that whole thing out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is an awesome project. I'm so glad you guys teamed up. You have another movie that's coming out soon. Right? Yes. The Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me all about that?
Nope.
Not one little thing.
Not like I'm almost afraid to agree that I'm in it. That's
it's like that kind of thing?
Maybe I'm in it.
That kind of lockdown?
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I've never been in anything where it's been this secretive. It's quite thrilling, but yes. Yeah.
Oh, well, I love your guys' chemistry. Congrats on this season of Beef. It's going to be a great one, another good one. So thank you guys both for coming to join us. You can catch the new season of Beef only on Netflix. All right, Carson, over to you.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Up next, Chassis Post is revealing our newest hot list loaded with all sorts of spring favorites. We're outside today and loving it. But first, this is Today on NBC. We're back on the plaza with today's hot list. Shop Today contributor Chassis Post is here with the trending items that you're going to want to add to your cart. So let's just do what we do here. Fire up that QR code. It's on the screen. Grab your phone and don't be shy. Just get one of these great items. They've been picked out. They're all good, and we're going to walk through each of them.
Yeah.
Let's start here, Chassis, with the jumpsuit. Why are jumpsuits such a big deal in the spring?
Jumpsuits are having a real moment. There were over 1 million searches for jumpsuits this month alone. And what everybody loves is they're just the perfect one-and-done outfit for this time of year, Carson. And This is such a great one. I mean, we love this little V-neck sort of wrap top, elastic waistband under this little tie belt. It's a stretch crepe. Ladies love how light and breathable it is. And then this easy silhouette.
Wow,
I mean,
very light.
Yeah, with the wide leg pant.
Yep.
I mean, for $42, you can wear this to a wedding or the airport and everywhere in between.
So comfortable, you could dress it up or dress it down.
Exactly. Super easy and such a great price.
A couple different colors, under $100.
That's
Great.
right.
And these barn jackets, these are popular.
So you know how unpredictable spring weather is, right? So you need a really lightweight jacket. The barn jacket is having a huge moment. It's a true classic, but we're seeing updated takes like these from Old Navy for men and women. And they're 50% off right now. So up to 50% off. So, I mean, these are so fun. You throw them on. Again, super versatile. I wear mine with a dress, a jean. My husband and son both have one. They wear it with everything.
I would wear this sometimes like in the spring when I'm wearing a t-shirt, but I'm going to somewhere for like lunch or dinner. That's just a little bit nicer.
Exactly.
I need to throw on like an over that's not too thick, that just dresses me up a little bit more.
Exactly. That would be perfection.
$35.
You
Hit
got
the QR
it.
code if you're just sitting there. Get one of these barn. Get a
That's
couple
right.
of them.
You need
can
one
afford
of these
it.
barn
All right,
jackets.
So let's move on over here. We got some. This is what is it, skincare?
So yes, this is a new product. So this is from It Cosmetics, and it's called the Do It All Sheer Tint Face Balm.
All right.
And Carson, this is a tinted moisturizer, but it's a 4-in-1 product. So it's going to hydrate. It's going to offer anti-aging skin care. It's also going to give you a sheer tint and a beautiful glow. And several of our team members tried this. And I mean, put your finger right there. It is a solid balm.
Nice.
And it just melts into your skin. And what I love is it's giving me anti-aging, you know, collagen and hyaluronic acid and vitamin E, while reducing the look of fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, how about that?
Great deal. And who doesn't like a do-it-all, an all-in-one?
All-in-one, and it's on sale, $27, and this is such a great brand.
Great product. Now we got a new one, a new product over here for.
Yes. So we've got a new launch from the brand Rock, and so this is dermatologists really recommend this brand again and again. So this is their Rock Retinol Line Smoothing 2-Step Peel Pads.
Okay.
I mean, this is like having a pro facial at home, and it targets the 5 signs of aging: lines, wrinkles, texture, tone, and dullness.
Okay.
And could not be easier. So
what is it? A mask? You just put it on your face,
it's a
and then
pad, 2-step pad. So it comes with one. The first pad is really glycolic acid. So you just swipe that, and that helps to, you know, brighten and resurface. And then you swipe the second pad. This is where the magic is. So it's retinol, and the brand says 7 times the retinol of the classic retinol.
Okay.
So they also say you can see results after the first use.
Wow.
And we are getting a huge deal, Carson. So exclusive, take those. Just for
Only need
today's
one
show
use.
viewers, we are getting 30% off. So scan the QR code and you can shop
Pick
the
that
deal
up.
in
We
the
got
article.
2 more great things to get to.
Yeah.
One is hydration. We got about a minute.
Do you drink enough water?
None of us do.
I know. Well, we also need to get our electrolytes because we're out there working up a sweat. So that's where Nectar comes in. And these are hydration
There's a lot of these
packets.
hydration things.
Yes.
So why do you like these
Well,
ones?
these are 0 sugar. They are 0 calorie.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they
great.
taste incredible. They hydrate rapidly. And I mean, if you want to taste it.
Yep. I got the lemon.
Yeah, this is a Shot Today favorite brand, right? And I mean, they actually make you drink more water, around $22.
Make you thirsty.
Last but not least, you are going to love this. So this is from Reathlete. It's the Air C leg massager.
Okay.
And Carson,
I see like pro NBA athletes wearing these.
Yes, these
What does it
are
do?
incredible. So, you know, where it's warm, we're out there, we're walking more, you're on your feet and traveling more.
Right.
So if your legs ever feel swollen and sore and also heavy, then you are going to love this because this massages your legs with air compression.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
So it boosts circulation, it reduces pain, it reduces swelling, and experts say, you know, compression gear is really great for swelling. Plus, so easy to use. So it's got a remote control, so you
This
can.
is for the everyday person, right?
Yeah,
Who's
for
walking
the
around.
everyday person.
I mean,
So
I don't walk when I play golf, but it's a long walk from the cart to the halfway house to get the beer. I'm tired.
So
Pop these on.
and you can pop these on.
Pump 'em up.
Yeah, and so remote control, you can target different areas of your
love it.
leg, and also helps to really just you can pop it in. You can use hot or cold with these wonderful
cool.
Yeah,
And
with
these things
wonderful
you think would be
removable
so
gel
expensive.
pads.
They're 139
but
bucks.
wait, you're not going to believe this
All right,
deal.
quickly,
So we're
what's this
getting
one?
we're getting $160 off plus
gosh.
free shipping.
How's anybody making any
Right,
money?
so just go to the article. You can shop the deal, and we just love that you can control the intensity. The remote control is amazing.
I mean, spring has sprung, and we're outside on the plaza. Chassis, way to go. You killed it. Hit that QR code. Go to today.com/shop. Mike, a quick note here. Today makes a commission on purchases made from our links. Coming up next, Aisha Nurjaya is here sharing the secrets to the most flavorful wings you'll ever make. But first, this is Today on NBC. Thanks to Chassis Post. Welcome back. It's time for Today Food, and this morning our friend Aisha Nurjaya is here joining us, executive chef and partner at two of the best places you'll ever eat anywhere in the world, Shuka and Shukette. And now there's a new way to enjoy her colorful recipes. Believe it or not, finally, Chef Aisha's cookbook is coming out, Mediterranean all the way. It doesn't come out till October, right?
Yes.
So you're on the pre-hype tour right now.
Pre-hype. Today's the day. I'm sharing the biggest news with my family here at the Today Show.
You know how excited we are. A, when you're here, but now that finally you have your book out.
I know. It's like I can't even believe it.
How many recipes? 160?
120.
120.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's probably like 160.
Did you have a hard time narrowing? Actually, your parents were great chefs.
Yes.
Everybody cooks in your family.
Everybody does.
Was it hard to narrow it down?
100. I could have done 600 recipes.
Right. We'll save it for the
I'm
volumes.
still working on I'm on book 3 mentally.
Martha comes here once a week to have a new book.
I know. I got to
so.
get like her. She's on 100.
Save. And by the way, you're nominated for a James Beard Award here.
Yes.
For chef. I mean, what's that news like?
I mean, I don't even know. To be recognized by your peers at such an esteemed award is amazing. I'm going to pick it up in June.
It's only amazing to us that you haven't won one yet.
Yeah.
So good luck to you. All right, what are we doing with the wings?
Okay, we're making wings. So this is actually in the book. And the reason why I'm making these wings is because my brother is the wing king in our family.
Okay.
So I had to one-up him.
Right. What's your brother's name?
Al.
Al, okay.
Yep. So we have some wings in here, smoked paprika, Aleppo chili, cumin, a little bit of brown sugar.
Okay.
And then we're going to mix this up. I'd like to marinate that probably for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But overnight is really the
If
best.
you can do it overnight.
Yep. A little bit of the Dijon in there. And then we're going to make a glaze. Oh, I'm dropping everything.
You're good.
We're going to make a little bit of a glaze here. And I have some pomegranate molasses, a little bit of grated
Was there oil in here
ginger.
too?
Yep.
Oil and
a little bit of olive oil.
Gotcha.
Some of your favorite hot sauce and honey. Now, this glaze is not only for chicken wings, you can use it on pork chops. You could even glaze like celery root or like any root vegetable, like butternut squash would be awesome.
What is it you like about that glaze? Like
it's just, taste it. It's hot, sweet, sticky. It's got everything that you want.
It's bones with glaze.
It's bones with glaze.
Yeah, man, I'm glad that you're having.
Savannah, I put
Chef
on these
Aisha's
thighs
wings.
just for you.
Thank you, Lovey.
Because I know that chicken wings ain't your thing, girl.
That's got some kick there. Yeah.
Got it?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
I mean, that's why you got the rosé. You got to get it down. All right. So we put these on the grill. If you're outside and you're grilling, great. If not, you could actually also bake these in the oven. They take about 12 minutes, 6 minutes on each side. If they're in the oven, don't even worry about flipping them. So
I take my meat thermometer and I try and find a bigger area, and I look for like the 155-ish.
155? I love that you said that.
And then I pull it off. There's a little overcook on them.
Yeah, you want it to get to 160, but you do want to pull it off a little bit before
All right,
time.
perfect. Those
All
are
right,
great.
beautiful chicken here. We have the thighs.
You throw them in there
the
hot?
wings,
Is
you
that
throw
okay
them in
in the
there
glaze?
hot,
Yeah.
right? And then you want to toss these around.
Oh,
and look at
my
that glaze.
gosh.
Sticks right
That's
to
gorgeous.
them. Okay? So we're going to get these on the plate.
But you're right. You make the glaze, keep it in the fridge for like spring and summer, and put it on
always.
multiple proteins.
You can also heat it up. So if you're doing the barbecue, put it in a little pan right next to it,
Yeah.
and you can glaze as you're barbecuing. So I'm going to finish this with a little bit of sesame seeds
Love that.
and some scallions.
All right, beautiful.
I got a little taste
I'm gonna
here
eat
for
some
you.
wings. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right.
We got 2 minutes. We're doing good.
And then broccolini, my favorite vegetable of all time.
Why?
Cut the ends. You know what? It's kind of like the Ferrari of broccoli, right? We don't have to deal with the thick stems. It's very tender.
I love that
Cooks in
analogy.
minutes, right? Who has time to cook a vegetable for 45
I
minutes?
love that.
Throw it on the grill or in the oven, and then I chop it up. Here I have a little bit of garlic confit, a little bit of
These
honey.
are delicious.
Let me tell you
Which is
something.
giving me a hard time.
Where's this salad?
What's that?
This salad is killer. Is the chicken wings of salad?
Oh, I don't know. These chicken
No,
wings are
taste it.
delicious.
All right, we got a little bit of hazelnuts, some red onions, and a trick I like to do is freeze the dates so that you can pit them and slice them evenly, and they don't give you a hard time. You know me, I love herbs, so I have to garnish with a little bit of that mint, and the dressing goes on, toss, and then at your last moment, you could actually dress it and then leave it for about like an hour before you get
I mean, this is not an indictment on broccoli, but I mean, broccoli's always only steamed or like in,
Tell me.
some of the, it's only done a couple different ways. So I love that you want broccolini.
But the truth is, you can use this with broccoli. You just want to separate the florets and then the stems. You want to peel them and cut them really small.
What's the book tour? You're going to come? I mean, you're going to.
I'm going to be in New York first, of course, my hometown.
Okay,
yes, I'll be here the day to kick off the big book tour.
I love it. Well, congratulations. Always great to have you.
Thank you
Order
so
your
much.
copy now. They're going to go quick. Mediterranean all the way. Head to today.com/food and grab Aisha's recipe. And we are back on the 3rd and 4th hours coming up. But first, a quick check of your local news, weather, and these messages. Chef, great to see you. Thank you so much.
So much.
Delicious
Thank you.
as always.
Thank you.
Aisha, the blue is.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.